My 18-month-old son built this. I told him good job and then took half of it. He cried, so I told him, that's socialism. Don't let them bring it here. He looked me dead in the eyes and said, not in my America. Good Lord, did you plant this false child of yours in Texas? Did you swaddle them with an American flag? Were they personally delivered by a bald eagle? Or are you just making crap up? Yeah, I think it's that. What's up, sexy? I'm Lexi, and welcome back to EmKay. Today is a round of totally believable stories known as r/Thathappened. Let's get started. What is the most effective way you have persuaded someone to not do something? Trying to stop my boyfriend from buying a dog. When I was younger, about 11, someone broke into our house to burglarize it. They came to my room and I just sat up on my bed and stared them straight in the face and said, "You must like burning in hell with no friends and family, because God does not forgive crimes." Then Burglar Man paused, dropped his torch and said, "What am I doing with my life?" And then he left. The police found his prints on the torch and he got arrested. No, he didn't. No, you didn't. But I wouldn't be surprised if he asked what he was doing with his life. I mean, all of us ask that at some point, sometimes daily. Real conversation today. Oh, that's how we know it's really made up. Obstetrician. This baby looks really amazing. How old are you again, blank? Me, almost 42. Obstetrician. This is truly amazing. What in the world are you taking? Me, my inventions. Boston C, lightning in a bottle, megadose vitamin C, pixie dust, magnesium, and doctor's shake? Some of this doesn't sound legal. Obstetrician, do you mind if I start prescribing these to my patients? Me, happy hearts. If your obstetrician randomly starts prescribing crap you made up in your garage, some of which sounds like stuff you'd buy behind a Burger King, they shouldn't have a medical license. This boy's name is blank. After getting a smartphone and using the internet, thereby following atheists' pages, he lost his faith and converted to atheist. Converted to what? We argued and I tried my best to convince him to turn back to Islam, but he wouldn't listen. He threatened to spit on the Quran. He did and sent me the video as he did. I prayed to God to deal with him, and by the next day when he woke up, this is what Allah turned him into. This should serve as a lesson and deterrent to those who in future try to desert the religion. No, he didn't. No, you didn't. And there are 209 matches for this in reverse image search. I was trying to find the original special effects creator if there was one, or the image artist, but there was just too many results to sift through. Sorry. I flex on fools and get premium and spend over $100 to fill up my truck, and they look in envy while they put $5 of fracking regular into their Toyota. Then I redline it around the corner and burn up the same amount of money they just spent to get by because I'm a fracking boss. You just sound dumb. Like, I have never sat in front of a pump and been like, yes, premium. That seems important to my life right now. Also making fun of Toyota, the company that built a truck that went 1,000,000 miles on the original engine and transmission in 9 years. Sorry, had to nerd out there. One time, I bought an illegal CD from someone in Greece. When I played it, it was 47 straight minutes of someone saying, "I'm a homeless man that just stole €5 from you. I'm a homeless man that just stole €5 from you." I was shocked, dismayed, and low-key impressed. This is one of those things that would be probably more hilarious if it actually happened, but I highly doubt it happened at all. My 2-year-old woke me with breakfast in bed and said to me, "Happy Mother's Day, Mommy. Just because Daddy left you, it doesn't make you less of a woman. You are everything and more." Guys, I am in tears. Are you in tears from making this up? Are you in tears from the pure amount of cringe radiating out of your skin? Because that is exactly what's happening here. That's a good one, blank. I was picking my dog up from daycare after my mama training, so. Okay, this one clearly hasn't heard of grammar. I was wearing my shirt that has the name on the shirt and says martial arts. Guy with his girlfriend or wife, whatever, standing behind me, just speaks up. "Watch out, everyone. We got a badass up here." Told him I could literally put my in your mouth, and there's not a fracking thing you could do about it. His girlfriend stopped him from getting in my face, luckily enough. I hate people. And punctuation, apparently. Not the first run I've had with a BMW driver, not even the 5th. That was a wild ride of bad English and aggressive testosterone. On my way home, a pack of UMN frat boys just yelled, "Hey, we'll be the fuck out of your..." I don't know what possessed me to reply, "Excuse me, first off, it's Dr. to you, baby, and secondly, a hate crime on a Thursday? Ew, no." Okay, this is obviously a made-up story, etc. But, I might steal the phrase, "a hate crime on a Thursday?" Ew, no. Because it just has so many uses. People who got caught having snacks at work, what happened? I got caught in an elevator in the Empire State Building. As a resident of New York City, no you didn't. Those things are never empty. My company has an office there, and the receptionist was all flirty, so we ended up going extremely hot and heavy in the service elevator between floors. I had stopped it, so we had time. Ha 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 ha. Do you know how many people would be yelling at you for stopping the service elevator in the Empire State Building? Well, she was a screamer, and it echoed all through the elevator shaft, and everyone applauded when it was done. And everyone clapped. They were actually cheering during it. Oh, really? My boss back then yelled at me, so everyone saw that and took me out for drinks. We both continued to work there until we went different ways. Company was lax. I was making them serious coin as well. Oh, good lord. Have you ever had to make an impatient New Yorker wait 1 minute? Much less the, 70 seconds you could last. There would have been people banging on the door and yelling at you. Overheard at a grocery store by someone waiting in line behind a woman speaking on her cell phone in another language. Ahead of her was a white man. After the woman hangs up, he speaks up. "Man, I didn't want to say anything while you were on the phone, but you're in America now. You need to speak English." Oh God. Woman, "Excuse me? Man, very slow. If you want to speak Mexican, go back to Mexico. In America, we speak English." Except for him, he speaks dumb. Woman, "Sir, I was speaking Navajo. If you want to speak English, go back to England." No, this didn't happen. I'm sure you really wanted it to happen. It'd be funny if it did happen. But these made-up karmic scenarios in your head, it's written for the punchline. You're making up arguments in your head to win. Told my 3-year-old we needed to pick up dinner for her dad, and she said, "Daddy's a grown man. He can cook his own food. My work here is done." No, it's really not done, because that line your 3-year-old daughter is saying is probably something you're just thinking. As my 9-year-old would say, "That's so dumb. How just is it to have a killer in prison and we have to pay for his or her food, doctors, prison, entertainment, etc. for the rest of their lives? No. They should work for the cost of their existence or die. They took someone's right to live away, so they should lose theirs or there'll be a bigger pain on others." Ouch. No. Your 9-year-old sounds like he's fun at parties. Yeah, outside of what you just made up, that is also very true. If a 9-year-old came up to me spouting that, I'd be like, okay, please go away. There's too much to unpack here. Just the amount of yikes radiating from this post is several stories high and would probably fit in the Empire State Building service elevator if somebody wasn't clogging it. Today I saw this kid struggling with the bags he was carrying, so I went over to help him. Then, out of nowhere, a bunch of gangbangers showed up who apparently knew the kid and shook my hand and were like, "Hey, thanks for helping out our little homie. If you ever need anything, you let us know. Ain't nobody gonna mess with you." Then they taught me this elaborate handshake, and that's how I accidentally joined a Mexican gang. Wasn't there a Family Guy episode about that? Didn't you rip this from a Family Guy episode where he accidentally gets a new car through the mafia or something? I don't remember, but no, this is made up. My mom giving me realistic life goals. Mom, why don't you read anymore? Me, I read fan fiction. I don't think your mom's gonna know what fan fiction is. Mom, why don't you read real books? Me, sorry for wanting stories with gay characters. Mom, wait, is there really not that much LGBT friendly literature? I mean, there's not, but me, no. Mom, so what does that mean? Me, I should write some? Mom, go write some gay fiction. Me, ... Mom, be the gay Shakespeare. Oh God, it's just you're crafting conversations in your head that you just want to have, but you don't. And hey, you know, maybe a few of these did happen, but it certainly seems like they didn't. And they certainly seem like invented scenarios that are just there to, you know, make you think you had an experience that you didn't. Elderly lady in the corner store. Me. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm a slide past you. Lady. Oh, don't mind me. I like seeing a man work. Me. Yeah? Rare nowadays. Lady. You can work on me anytime. Oh, God. Me. Oh dear. Somebody come get they grandma. Yeah, no, that didn't happen. I told my nephew a watermelon was gonna grow in his stomach because he ate some of the seeds, and I kid you not, he looked me straight in the eyes and said, nope, because there's no sunlight, so you're wrong, and college has failed you. Hey, maybe the kid understands photosynthesis. But college has failed you. Oh, God. He's 7. Tried to get my vaccine this morning, but my arms were too big for the needle and kept breaking. The nurse was like, wow, these are the biggest arms we've ever seen, and we just had Dwayne The Rock Johnson in here last week. Guess I gotta take it easy in the gym. Heaven forbid you get in a car crash and need an IV. Or, you know, I'm pretty sure I know what happens if they can't give you a shot in the arm. I'm pretty sure they give it to you in the butt. So yeah, you may as well just take it in the arm. A white woman ran after me on the streets in New York City today. Excuse me. Yes, everything okay? Yes. Well, no. I'm so upset in seeing the COVID crisis in India, and I want to help, but I don't know how. I don't trust India's government, but I trust Sikhs. How can I help? As somebody in New York City? First off, what? And second off, this seems incredibly contrived. I don't even know where to start with. I'm not even going to start with this. No. Nothing wild, but I slept with many of my college-aged female students. No, that is wild. I'm talking 20 plus. Some of them were even in the same class at the same time. I didn't even give a snart, because I was only planning to be there 3 months for a summer, but I ended up staying 5 years. Westgate is a great company to work for, just saying. You forgot about the humble part and humble brag, mate. And yeah, what was this? Yep, I remember. Haha, this is actually how I lost my virginity. Oh dear. Mom forced me to say hi to her college friend, and dang, she was one fire thing. So you're attracted to arsonists, got it. We flirted like all day in front of my mom, lol. I took her to my bedroom at the end of the day to do you know what. Doubt 99% of the kids in this sub know what I'm referring to right now. I just barely turned 18 at the time, by the way, so this was consensual. r/thathappened and r/I have snacks are going to love you. Hello, yes, I have just turned 18 and I have had the snacks. My Jewish friend saw a sign that said free parking and panicked that it said free Palestine. Oh my God. Oh, no, I'm not even saying that last line. Stop this. Oh wait, isn't this the Fartlow person? Yeah, this is the Fartlow person. Yeah, the internet collectively is not gonna let that die. Had to share this. You probably didn't, but okay. So the KFC I work at actually use fresh chickens on site to make their food. Oh, I'm sure corporate is totally fine with that. We have a big coop, there's 2 O's in that, in the back, and each morning, the on-duty butcher does his thing. Do I have to go into detail? A lot of our stat is really fracking upset at this, as they hate the fact that we basically slaughter these animals on the premises. We just don't say much because our general manager is really strict about it and argues with us every time we bring it up. And one of our old staff members got fired for threatening to expose him, and you probably got fired for too many run-on sentences. Last week, I decided to take action, and I hid a camera inside the coop and videoed what was happening. Played it on a projector I set up in the restaurant in front of all the customers. People got so mad that they started throwing their food at our manager, and the police showed up and arrested him. Oh my God. Oh God. What is this? I let all the live chickens free into the eating area, and everyone applauded. There it is. As they all escaped out the door. I'm now heading to bed as I've got an early shift tomorrow as new head manager. Head manager of what? You just, even believing your story for a nanosecond, you just literally let your entire product run out the door and probably get run over at the nearest intersection. Why does this reek of aggressive militant vegan? And that brings us to the end of one hell of an episode. That one put me through the ringer, but let's take a look at some lovely fan art just to make make things a little bit better. Today's fan art is brought to you by user Extension Composer 90, and they say, Undead EmKay, hand. I hope you like it. This is fan art for Robin. Robin, have you been eating your arm again? Because the bone's starting to show. I think we might need to get you some extra skin. Thank you so much for that lovely fan art, user Extension Composer 90. And if you'd like your fan art to potentially be featured in a video, remember to post it to the r/MK subreddit. If you enjoyed any of these stories, hit that like button. And if you want more r/Thathappened in your subscriptions feed, hit that red subscribe button. As always, my name is the Lex Kitty, but y'all can call me Lexi. Have an absolutely victorious day tomorrow. Stay safe, stay awesome, make more stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video.